Hey YouTube, I was just messing around. I got my favorite babies hooked back up over here. There's the other guys. This is all I have in the house here. I got some other stuff. I'm going to pick up my big PA stuff soon and do a video of it, but just want to show you some cool speakers I got at the dump the other day. They're very heavy, and I don't think it's because of shielding. Little Yamahas from a setup. I've got them tied in, and I want to show you in another video. I showed you those awesome little hijacked, not Advent, but tweeters I had. Not Harman Kardon, but the other guys with the two names. Anyway, it's those right there, because when I bought these, the tweeters were blown. So what I did was, I kept this and chipped away the old tweeter and epoxied these very carefully into this, so I would have, and these were test speakers. They'll handle 100 watts, they say. They're ported in the back. They're Onkios. You know, when I got them, the guy said they're the best speakers in the world he ever had. I'm saying he used to give them hell with an old 100-watt Pioneer. And of course, most people can't tell, but the tweeters were gone on them and they were big. So those I got out of a real expensive iPod docking stereo. Those tweeters there. God, what is the name of them, man? Oh man, it's gonna piss me off. I can't remember. I'll try to remember. Anyway, here's the Onkyo test speakers I got. Those rigged up. Gonna put a 1 amp fuse holder in each one of them. Well, maybe a 2 amp. 1 amp for the tweeters because I don't want to blow them. Maybe 3/4 for my test purposes. For that, because I'm not plugging anything into my JBLs or my Wharfdales that I don't know what's going on, and then or my other speakers. I've got several other pairs too in my storage unit. So I figured we test these out, and I found this setup here. I don't know if I showed you the Sansui I got. Had a the ribbon cable was dirty on the end going to the CD, and I got that for $2 and fixed it. So that matches my Sansui setup if you've never seen it. And I got a new reconditioned the carbon there. But I got this the other day. I wanted to show you. I got this for free at the dump. It's the Pioneer SA-520 and the matching tape deck. Now, I do have this door. It's in the truck. As you can see, this is cool. It's all metal, electronically controlled. I guess the DC servo, whatever. The only thing wrong with this Pioneer was this is kind of scratched up. It is metal, and I thought it was only working through one channel, because I thought a lot of times they used to do this to be one channel and the other be the other, you know, but duh, this is, and then I started looking here, dumb ass, so this is balance, and this is nice and scratched. I have a bucket full of knobs from all kinds of stuff. I may have to do something with that, but it's pretty clean, as you can see. You know, pretty clean stuff there. Like I said, have the door, so it works. The belt's in there. Haven't taken it apart yet to clean the inside of it yet. Did not have this knob, so temporarily just put this knob on there just to see. You know, none of my other stuff right now, audio stuff, has a speaker selector, A and B, or you know. I thought about that. It's kind of weird. All the cool stuff I have, and none of it does. The Marantz does. You know, but the power amp's gone, and I've got that other tri-path amp in it, so whatever. I'll get that thing together and put the other tri-path amp in it. I just got to figure out how to bridge the output on the, well, I guess I don't have to worry about that. Whatever. Anyway, so that's that. I'm going to put a 12-volt power supply off the main in that and make that work. You can see the videos are out there. So I thought I would plug this in and see what happened. I've got the test speakers here. I'm gonna show you the excursion if anything happens, but I'm gonna this. I've got this plugged into the switched out, of course, and volume all the way down. Might get a bunch of DC blowback and burn everything up, but that's what test speakers are for. I'm gonna put the protection in these, just a small fuse. Those are for jamming and sound quality. These are gonna be for test purposes. So, see what we got here. I'm gonna turn the thing on, get the volume all the way down. Well, I had the selector off, so let's do that again. I want to turn it off and then turn the speakers on. I usually don't do that. I usually turn the speakers off, but none of my other stuff makes the speakers move. It also has a protect circuit. I don't hear a relay clicking in this, so it's either could be completely dead or something's gone in there, or maybe it doesn't have a protect circuit. I don't think this is one of their super top of the line ones, but this is all solid metal, and these knobs they're metal. Pretty good stuff though. I'll look it all up. I did try out the headphones. The preamp works. I know in a lot of these Pioneers, like this one I have over here, the main power board actually also Powers, what is this, a SA-520, and there's the Sansui, I don't know if you can see it, but so they just put resistors on the main power amp into the headphones. I guess that's a pretty common practice. So let's turn this on. I got it on I do have the JBLs hooked up, but they're not on, they're not connected. I did a continuity check, so it's not going to fry anything. So let's see what happens when I turn this on here. I didn't see much movement there, but I heard a pop. I haven't cleaned the contacts or anything. I'm out of contact cleaner too, so I need to get some more contact cleaner. Let's hit play here on the Sansui I have plugged into this right now, not the Sharp, and let's see what happens. I hear sound. Okay, is that both channels? Oh, and by the way, the sound's going to be crappy because I'm using just the satellite speakers here, which are working as well. Okay. 65 watts total, both sides, so it's like 32 watts per channel. Wow. Left side, left display, right side. I'll show you underneath it. I need to take these off here and show you real quick. I guess the driver's in there. Wow, how cool is that? I guess that's the rumble reduction for phono would be the subsonic, which these are not going to get you any 15 hertz. But those go over there and sell the right there. In the sunshine, where the days are longer, the nights are stronger. Trying the distortion a little bit there. Let's flip over to the Gibbles, the JBLs, and see what we got. Wow. Sounds pretty good. There's the other one under there. My favorite little buddies. Seasons crying, no despair. Alligator lizards in the air. About 3 watts right there. In the air. It's a little muddy. Muddy, but not bad. Has loudness. I just jumped up to 10 watts there, and I'll tell you what, I don't know if you can hear it, of course not. It's loud. Also got 2 Boston acoustics, which I really like their stuff. 2 powered subs. I don't know, they're probably 20 watts a piece or something. They take wall warts, but I do have a power supply. We're going to test those out later. And so we got the little Yamahas going. Also got one of my very favorite systems. I've owned 5 of them, which would be the Bose Acoustimass. This got a little wet. This is supposed to use the weird wall-mounted Bose amplifier that has separate amps and outputs for these. I've installed these. They're in home theater. I believe these actually go down. There's 2 6.5s in there, and I've got several of them. And you've seen the other crossover I have. I think it has that same crossover in it. You've seen all that. Don't want to make this video too long. Also have, I don't know if we can see them over here. I have 2 of these powered subs here, and I have 2 Harman Kardon 4-inch powered subs. They're a little bit bigger than that. They're also powered. Let's see if we can take a peek at those. I've got those, and those work. So I'm thinking about hooking all those little subs up with one of these systems here. I don't know. There's the PV bass amp back there. Here's the Vox guitar amp, my crappy one. There's the tape, reel-to-reel tape we're going to work on one of these days when I get around to it. And I got a couple of TVs, as you can see there, I'm working on. But the Harman Kardons are down there. And if you can see, I've got 2 of those that work, that are powered. They thump pretty good. And the power amp in this is working. 1 channel is out. I've got 2 bias resistors fried in it, and but it sounds amazingly great, the SA-520. So we're going to work on that too. We got a one shorted transistor in it. Anyway, we'll show you the Bostons and all that stuff, because these are not really meant to be running stereo or the Harman Kardon. So we'll use these for the satellites maybe with those, and then use like a left and a right sub, and I'll split the signals. Maybe I'll modulate it somehow with one of my guitar effects pedals, so you don't have just the dead sound and bass. But anyway, all this stuff was at the dump, going to the junkyard. Even this was slung across the parking lot. This nice guy right here. Check this out. I guess real quick I can show you those Pioneers under the hood. If I can find a baby screwdriver. How about this here? Just to show you what we got. I'm sure it's probably just two little drivers or something. They're dirty, but I'm going to use them as satellite for a small setup. I like to have a different awesome stereo in every room because I'm a music fanatic. Been playing guitar years and years. I'm actually a pretty good player. I've played in New York City, Texas, all over the place. I've got music I've written, stuff in the Library of Congress, all kinds of bands, and all kinds of stuff. And I'm starting to get back into the guitar and learning my licks back. So here's the little free Yamahas I got. A couple of those little newer type, probably 10 or 30, 15 watt drivers. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. It's very cold outside. Not going to go look for the door tonight. It's in the dump truck. Thanks for watching everybody. You guys, hope you had a great New Year's and I'll talk to you soon. Here's to the free Pioneer SA-520. And here's the JBLs.